This is the AI News Flash for April 17th, 6 p.m. UTC. First up, AI chipmaker Cerebras Systems is set to confidentially file for a U.S. IPO as soon as today. Morgan Stanley leads the underwriting. The company targets a $22 to $25 billion valuation, raising roughly $2 billion. That is about triple the $8.1 billion valuation set just last October.
Cerebras pulled its earlier filing in late 2025 over a CFIUS review tied to UAE-based G42, which accounted for 87% of revenue. The issue was resolved by converting G42 to non-voting shares. Then, in January, OpenAI signed a multi-year compute deal worth over $10 billion, covering up to 750 megawatts.
Using its wafer-scale engine to challenge NVIDIA, a successful NASDAQ debut would be one of the largest AI semiconductor IPOs to date. Next, automaker Stellantis and Microsoft announced a 5-year strategic AI partnership on April 16th. The deal covers over 100 joint AI initiatives across engineering, product development, testing, customer care, and operations for 14 brands including Jeep, Ram, Fiat, Peugeot, and Citroën. Stellantis is moving its IT infrastructure onto Microsoft Azure, targeting a 60% reduction in data center footprint by 2029. Cybersecurity is also positioned as a central pillar. All employees gain access to Copilot Chat, with an initial 20,000 Microsoft 365 Copilot licenses rolling out. It is a landmark case of a legacy automaker going all in on AI amid the EV transition. Third story, the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration has been quietly developing an AI-powered predictive air traffic management system called SMART. The full name is Strategic Management of Airspace Routing Trajectories. 3 vendors are competing: Palantir, Thales, and Airspace Intelligence. The system shifts conflict detection from the current 15 minutes out to 1.5 to 2 hours ahead, enabling route changes before takeoff. FAA Administrator Brian Bedford is personally leading the program. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy publicly acknowledged it for the first time on April 17th. A DOT and FAA press event is scheduled for April 21st, with a potential operational debut later this year. Finally, Tinder and Zoom are testing proof of humanity eye scans using the Orb device from Tools for Humanity, co-founded by Sam Altman. The Orb generates a World ID by converting iris images into an encrypted number string on device, stored on blockchain for identity verification. Tinder is running its initial pilot in Japan, aiming to block AI bots and fake accounts while complying with Japan's new dating app age verification law. Zoom is integrating with its deep face authentication tool. Visa has a co-branded payment card for WorldCoin spending, and Gap signed a brand partnership. In the era of AI deepfakes, iris-based identity infrastructure could scale quickly. That's all for this AI News Flash.